The Socceroos secure their spot at next year's World Cup with a 3-1 win against Honduras on Wednesday night, but the result was immediately overshadowed as two of our leading men cast doubt over their futures. Postecoglou has been reportedly planning to step down before next year's tournament and did nothing to silence doubts over his commitment to the national team with another cryptic post-match interview. He called this qualifying campaign the hardest thing I've ever done and failed to give a firm answer when asked if he would be joining the players in Russia. I'm going to enjoy tonight. I owe it to myself, I owe it to my wife, my kids, Postecoglou said. I'm pretty thick-skinned, but they've had to endure a lot. I'll sit down with the powers that be over the next few days and we'll discuss everything, bring it to a head and make a decision. Postecoglou's demeanor has been under heavy scrutiny as the qualifying phase wore on, his decisions facing increasing criticism as the Socceroos took the most difficult route to reach football's showpiece event. He created a siege mentality as he copped heat for his tactics, selections and approach to dealing with the media. He admitted the burden of coaching the national side had taken its toll on him. It's the hardest thing I've ever done these last 4 years. Going to a World Cup in 2014 with really a rookie squad and knowing we had to win the Asian Cup in 2015, he said. Coaching your own country has its advantages, but the one disadvantage is if things go wrong there's nowhere to hide. His comments caused a stir as former greats John Aloisi, Mark Bosniak and Ravi Slater poured over what Postecoglou was saying. Aloisi doesn't believe the 52-year-old will stay at the helm. There must be something he's unhappy with. Bring it to a head means he's unhappy, Aloisi told Fox Sports. You could see how relieved he was because now you've got more power when you qualify. There's something he's not happy with. I can see him staying on. Slater said there must be some problem only he knows about, but Bosniak disagreed with Aloisi, interpreting Postecoglou's comments to mean he'll stay on for the World Cup. I think he'll stay and he'll go to a World Cup. He's earned the right to do what he wants, Bosniak said. You can't possibly read anything else into that Postecoglou interview than he's leaving. Still hard to fathom after all he's done. I just don't understand it. He got the team there, he should be there too. #7 #GoSocceroos, Mark Gottlieb at Mark Gottlieb Fox November 15, 2017. Ange's post-match comments were indicative of the strain he has borne in this job. He has earned his place in Australian sporting history. Whatever happens from here on in, Ange Postecoglou is a star. Lou Stick at Lou_Stick November 15, 2017. Find it hard to fathom how Ange Postecoglou can walk away from that. Another great night for football in this country. Brent Reed at BrentRed_7 November 15, 2017. Gripping presser with Ange. Reading between the lines, he's going, and that would suck massively. Also, was that a subliminal at Graham Arnold I heard? #Asvin, Vince Rugari November 15, 2017. Cahill eyeing a move? Cahill also raised eyebrows with his post-game remarks, saying he needs game time if he wants to put his hand up for selection in Russia. The Melbourne City star has played just 61 minutes in the A-League this season and started only once, a performance that ended early when he suffered the ankle injury that ruled him out of the first leg against Honduras and San Pedro Sula. I've got to make some big decisions on the level of where I'm playing at and what I'm going to do, Cahill said. I need game time. Aloisi believes Cahill will leave Melbourne City if he isn't guaranteed more minutes. I found it very interesting. He virtually said if he doesn't get game time he's off, he's away from Melbourne City, Aloisi said. Because he wants to go to the World Cup and he knows he needs to play regular football to get there. I was surprised because there must be something behind it for him to make that comment. If he's not part of that setup then that means Tim Cahill leaves Melbourne City. It's interesting times for Timmy because he needs to play, wants to play, but does he get the game time? Slater said I think it was a challenge to Melbourne City that he needs to play,